Sunrise in Fugar, a place of beauty and serenity. Fugar is situated in a Central Edo State on the lowland with beautiful landscapes.
The settlement of the Fugar people is like any other African settlement. If you know about any African settlement, their settlement is born out of certain survival endowment, like there is a river. There must be an arable land, a good forest for farming. There must be a place endowed with a lot of animals where they can go hunting. So at that time, they were not growing, animals like maybe cows and things like that. They were hunting wild animals. They were wild hunters.
Fugar got its name from a derivative of the early settlers' description of a native woman who are believed to be fully endowed in beauty and other physical attributes. Hence the name Fugars, describing maidens that are fully endowed with bosoms. This later became Fugar by the natives.
It's a name that has been carved out from being a nickname, which we inherited from the colonial masters who were our guests, centuries ago. I think it was derived from a combination of two words, fool and girls. Recall that when the Royal Niger Company came and they were resident in, they are called in Aganebode. And of course, at a time, Fugar was the headquarters of the Kukuruku division before it moved to Auchi. And if you go along the way between Fugar and Aganebode, you have the river there, the Ebe River, which is the main source of water for the community. And those days, the women, the girls would go with their calabash on their head to go and pots to go and fetch water from the river, and they go half naked. Life was not like it is today. They expose their features and all that, and our people were really full, energetic people, beautiful people, well endowed women, and that caught the fancy of the white people at that time. And so they started describing Fugar as that place, the place where you have the full girls, the girls that have, correct statistics and their curves and all that, And from full girls, Fugar came up.
The name Fugar is not related to the two elderly who bear it today. It's a name, not an animal. It's an identification of certain places. However, for me, you cannot call Fugar without going to the background of who we are. Because ordinarily,
if you take it from that perspective, Fugar as a name become an offer. We are Aryan, meaning the children of Am. So if you want to really address us, it's supposed to be Fugar Aryan. That is exactly the way it should be. The name Fugar today is no longer an old language or English without a meaning. Some of our professors, sons and daughters, they have been able to do a lot of research, and they found that the name, that word that was supposed to be a teaser, now become a befitting name.
A lot of stories abound about Fugar history and so on. But there are earlier stories from oral tradition, but there are new other stories. There was a Portuguese war journalist called Aguero. It is that Portuguese war photographer that gave the name Fugar to this spot. And Fugar means, in Portuguese language, a place humid and warm at the same time.
The only two federated clans in Misako, Ayamu and the three Ibias. What that means is that in Ayamu, you do not have one individual as a prescribed authority. In Auchi, the Otaru of Auchi is the prescribed authority. In Uzari, the Ogineme of Uzari is the prescribed authority. In Peri, the Gegba is the prescribed authority. In Wepa Oti, Wepa was excised very recently. The Okumagbe was the prescribed, as well as so forth. But in Ayaru, the prescribed authority is a committee of 5 persons, headed by the clan head. The order, the law, as a lawyer, the authority that has the power, the prerogative to confer honorary chieftaincy title is the prescribed authority. This is the body that administers the clan in accordance with Bende State Traditional Rulers and Chief Law of 1979 applicable to Edo State.
Well known for their distinguished clans and unique traditions, Fugar is rich in agricultural produce, yams, groundnut, cashew, cassava, to mention a few.
We are predominantly into agriculture. Our mainstay is agriculture. There's something unique about our own agricultural produce. We have these granules that each time they see it, they will call it Auchi granite or Itako granite, but that granite is unique because it's big in size compared to the granite you have elsewhere in the world. And because of that uniqueness in that particular granite, the government can afford to extend farming tools, especially in the area of mechanization. We have the lands. Let's encourage the production of this particular agriculture.
The rocky nature of the environment is one that can attract people here. The peace in the community is what can also attract people. The environment is serene, and it's a place strangers can always have fun.
Fugar is also known for a good number of mineral resources that are yet to be explored. It is believed that these true nature's gift can accelerate the growth and development of the area.
As a monument recognized by the government, the state and the federal government, and which attracts a lot of visitors, especially during the Fugar festivals and other festivals in the community. We just discovered recently that Fugar has some artworks that were taken away by the white people. Some of them are in the British Museum. Recently, we just discovered that. So we are known artists. We have historic artworks, and of course, we have the beautiful, the healing nature of this town.
Exploring Fugar's nature-giving gifts may be essential, but so is other tourists.
It has been a profound honor and privilege to lead this esteemed body, and I remain deeply humbled by this trust and support.